Welcome everybody, Steve here from Camping with Steve. Today I'm going to be doing some gold mining with Pioneer Pauly. Way to keep a low-key rig.
Yeah, who's gonna know it's me? How do they know?
Yeah, not very stealthy.
Yeah.
I used to have a gold claim out here years ago, and I let it lapse because you got to keep paying like every year or actually do work on it, or both. And I didn't, so I've lost that. But Pioneer Pauly's got some claims in the area, so this is like being back home again. And I think I remember how to pan, but I'm fast and sloppy because I usually just test pan.
You're probably better than I am, honestly, at panning.
Oh, we'll find out. Look at all this old junk here. This is pretty sweet. I'm always looking for stupid places I can camp in.
Camping in a sluice box.
Yeah.
What is that?
This is illegal dumping.
Yeah.
There's like a big boiler thing back there.
In a legal can.
We're on Pioneer Pauly's claim here. You didn't just buy the cheapest possible metal detector that you could from Canadian Tire?
That's Walmart. Found it in the
Yeah,
clothes section.
in the markdown bin.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what I used to do, is just buy the cheapest possible stuff.
Yep.
But somehow I never really found much gold, so.
Yeah. Well, this was kind of free. People send me things to try,
Oh,
and I just never return it.
very sneaky.
You open this up, you can call a helicopter.
All right.
Nice and handy. Let's go find some candy. This is the steepest part, and it's not that steep.
Okay, it's not bad.
Easy to get lost.
That is slick.
Looks like he's picked a good spot. There's a big boulder right there.
First pan in 8 years, and I'm a little bit nervous, of course, because, you know, I've got an actual gold miner with me.
Look at that. He's already better than I am. He's using a classifier.
Okay. No big ones.
And if we are, I'll snipe it later.
All right.
I also don't want to ruin your shot.
My shot's fine.
Look at the stress in his eyes.
It's all about this now.
Yeah, you're doing fine, man.
Anybody can pan perfectly. It just takes a long time.
Yeah,
You got to mix the speed with the and stratify it, right? Keep it. You can put your finger right to the bottom, and that means the gold will slip through. You stop, it becomes hard like concrete. Gold won't get through.
Yeah. People don't realize how heavy gold is, too.
It's hard to get it out of a pan, really,
Yep.
unless you're a kid at one of those summer fairs where they do the gold panning lessons. And everybody that pans gold likes to do this when they start.
Yeah.
That's not how you pan gold.
You find less gold when you're too careful.
Oh yeah.
You get more pans when you just go for it.
I'm going to be relatively aggressive here because we're looking for nuggets. We're not looking for flour.
There you go. We're not leaving until he finds 2 ounces, right?
Didn't bring my tent.
Your tent wall.
That'd be like a bit of a project. Brand name pans. Look at this. You see, I haven't done it in so long. My arm is getting tired already off of the first one.
He's a pro. He actually taught me. That's his whole. It's been a secret the whole time. This is his claim. I know nothing. I owe everything to him.
Oh no. When in doubt, stratify, stratify, stratify.
Just imagine you drop your wedding ring in there and you're trying to recover it. That's how careful you gotta be. Maybe not that careful. Well, it depends if you get along with your partner.
I'll see if there's any color in there. Oh, rock.
Whoa.
Some of those are probably pretty worthless. And they might be pretty.
They're worth something because you found them. Forgot there's mosquitoes here.
Oh, great.
Okay. Moment of truth.
Moment of tooth. Nothing at all.
Okay, you got one right there. One wee right there. Where'd it go? It disappeared. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
there it is.
yeah, right there. Yeah, I got a few little pieces of fly poop.
Yeah, the rest went in there.
Yeah, I'll get it later. Way to go! It's fun.
Woo!
Look at the snuffer. The snuffleupagus. He did it.
So yeah, a couple little specks. And that's
We're rich!
actually for the first pan, just randomly sticking it anywhere. Oh, that's not bad, I guess.
That's not bad at all.
It could be worse, but we're not off the pay streak. We might be close to it somewhere. But I only just did a small little shovelful out of there, so we're going to dig deeper, see what we can find. But this is just relaxing. If only it wasn't such a brutal climb up and down that hill, I would have brought some more gear, including other certain steps. Okay, I got one little guy there. Well, that's not bad. I've been working behind this boulder right up against some bedrock here, and it's a good area. I've been finding it's a lot of color, probably 7 little particles of gold. No nuggets yet, but you see, that's where Pioneer Pauly's working away at this. He's actually broke out the metal detector.
I got a target in here somewhere.
Well, he's got a target in there, and that means like garbage or a pop tab or something.
Could mean gold, but most likely it's gonna be garbage. But it's good to dig every target just in case.
This is a lot more interesting than my training panning over there. So I just want to hide out of the way here and see what he's up to.
Where did it go? So it's down here now. Come on. It's taking forever.
That metal detecting looks really cool, except everything is basically a false alarm. Paul found a nail. He was digging around because there was some hot spot with the detector, and then he goes, "Ow!" So we found a nail. You have your tetanus shots for that? For when you found the nail?
No.
Rusty nail. So gold panning is about as exciting as I remembered it. You find a little flake here, a little flake there. I've been working on this one spot here. Digging away, digging away. Got some bedrock and a big boulder there. Now, I'm used to using a high banker where I just shovel and shovel and shovel. This is a little bit more of a surgical approach to gold mining. Would you say?
Huh?
It's more of a surgical approach to gold mining, as you're doing major surgery there.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of finesse, but sometimes it's worth it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm used to other rivers where it's just basically river wash gravel and you shovel, shovel, shovel. So this is less physically strenuous, but it doesn't feel like you're accomplishing very much. So there's a bit of weather coming in. It was hailing a little bit earlier on. So we're gonna run a few more pans and then hike out of here. Like, this has been a fun day. We actually just sat and chatted for a while and finished off the rest of my tea. Had a bottle of water because I didn't bring anything better with me. But yeah, there's some gold in there for sure. Not much of it though. Starting to rain a little. I think this is hail. That's what I like to see, is some nice big Nice bigger rocks in there. Quick major nugget check. Nothing. Well, well, well. What do we have right there? It's a little piece of gold. So this is a spot, for sure. It's not the spot, but it's a spot. Woo! I flipped over a big chunk of quartz rock here. It's starting to really do a combination hail snow thing. So probably a couple more pans and then it's time to get out of here. It's gold mining's like fishing. It's just an excuse to get out in the woods, unless you got a really good claim.
You still having luck?
Not in the last pan, but I flipped over a pretty big rock. We'll see.
I seem to be finding the gold near the surface, not really. So I'm out here on the river with Steve Wallace, aka Camping with Steve, and we both get the slight impression that it's going to hail soon.
I don't know. It wasn't in the forecast, and that's usually pretty accurate.
Yeah, so it wasn't the forecast, and clearly we're fine, right?
Yeah, I think we'll be okay. I've been digging out and using the scraper right along this bedrock ledge here by this big boulder. I bet there's something really good under that big boulder. But I don't have the physical means to move that, unfortunately. And I'm getting soaking wet. My shoes are wet. We had that little storm here, got a little haily. But it's been a fun day out. How's your nugget collection going?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
But maybe about 30 ounces, but that's like way too much for one person to carry.
Oh,
so I just threw it back in the water, man. I mean,
it'll be there for the future.
Yeah.
It's the fun is panning it, right? Not finding it, really.
exactly. You gotta let them grow. That's the whole idea.
Just plant them in the river and wait for them to grow. So
Yeah.
you've done some pretty good damage here.
Yeah. This was already there.
Yeah.
And so lots of good gold all through here. It was
yeah, you're on.
it was bad at first. Now I'm starting to see it, but obviously the weather started to change. Our goal today is to get Steve a nugget before we go. So if we have to camp here all night, I mean,
or live here.
or live here, yeah,
I
exactly.
guess.
Anything bigger than a fly poop.
Anything
maybe
bigger
like-
than fly poop? So like
like-
Rice Krispies
Yeah,
size?
like maybe a mosquito poop or something.
Oh, that would be.
Yeah, something.
We're changing our definition of what a nugget is, basically.
Yeah,
Right?
it changes every year. It gets smaller and smaller. It's how you use it, right? Oh, thanks. Jeez, those. You don't know how many times I've lost snuff bottles.
I have. I've had a pan floating away a time or two. You ever had that? Look over and your pan's floating off.
I have, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, so the big haul, I guess, is right here. Obviously, Paul got most of that. I had a few particles in there that I can account for, but yeah, the only really efficient way to do this would be to somehow stay overnight, because there's so much time wasted driving and getting coffee, getting gas, beating the car up on some pretty rotten roads,
Go in the bathroom 12 times.
not having ample refreshments of a certain type. So I think, yeah, if only there was some way to just stay overnight and then just stay until you find a nugget, right? If only, hey?
Yeah, I don't know anyone who camps.
I don't know a lot of gold miners either, so it's,
Probably a weird dream to even have, right?
well, who knows? It's fun to dream. successful day. That was an exhilarating hike back up that hill. I feel refreshed. So I wanted to let you guys know, kind of like, things are okay, things are still going. This is just a little day adventure, but I thought I'd bring you along. That's what the second channel is for, and I don't use it enough. So I'm going to try to do that from now on a little bit more often, and hopefully I can work out a camping video with Paul here. So stay tuned, guys. Thanks for watching, and hopefully next time there's more gold.